Hi, and welcome to the Hollywood Dreammaker podcast. I'm your host, Billy Gallo. I'm a 35-year veteran actor. I'm the kid who came out to Hollywood with $200 in my pocket and a one-way ticket when I was 18. Didn't know a soul out here, and I've been living my dream ever since. I've had an amazing career. I've been an Academy Award-winning film, blockbuster film, hit TV series. You name it, I've done it, and I got the IMDb credits to prove it. 6 years ago, I opened up my own school, the Manhattan Actor Studio, where I found my true passion. That's teaching the craft of acting, but not only teaching the craft of being the guy. Success leaves clues. I know how to make dreams a reality. I did it for myself, and I do it on a daily basis for my students. And I can help you achieve yours. Welcome to my podcast. Let's get started. Welcome back to Hollywood Dreammaker Podcast. I am excited to be here. This podcast, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not excited to be here. I've been battling whether or not to record this podcast because I was playing small. I let my excuses get in my way. I had a podcast guest that fell out and I was just in, poor me and excuses, but that's not who I am. My destiny is to be of service and how I can make a difference in somebody else's life. And I found that I was, letting myself play small and I was making excuses. Yeah, I've been Zooming for the past 7 hours and I'm tired and I haven't eaten. But I can't let that get in the way. Okay. Sometimes you do stuff when you don't feel like doing it. You have to be consistent with your word. And I said that I'm going to record a podcast every 2 weeks. And no matter what happens, I'm going to record this podcast. And it's not about me. It's about you. It's about the listener out there. If I can make a difference in your life, if I can serve you, if I can help you get your dream faster, success leaves clues. I've been blessed and I've learned a lot along the way. And if I can give you a little golden nugget that helps you get your dream faster, then I'm doing my job. I'm living my destiny. So this episode is really truly about mindset and getting out of your way and guarding the gates of your mind because you're not your thoughts. I learned a valuable lesson a while back, and I used to let my thoughts run the show. I like to call my thoughts Little Billy. Now, Little Billy, had a rough life. He's a damaged little boy. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got fear. He's got, anxiety. He's got shame. I mean, I had a rough childhood. So that little voice wants to creep in all the time and tell me to fear and you're not good enough and you're not worthy and all this noise. I call it monkey brain. But I've learned to guard the gates of my mind and I put a big ass bouncer at the door. And when that little Billy's voice wants to come in, I say, you know what, kid, I love you, but you can't come in because the big me, the powerful me, the king in me is going to come, and that's who steps up. And that's who's showing up right now because little Billy wanted to go home and sit on the couch and not record this podcast. So I want you to guard the gates of your mind. Don't play small. Be your best friend, not your worst enemy. Sometimes we can be our worst enemy. We can beat ourselves up. We can let that little voice stop us from doing what we want. Now, if you have a dream and it's in your heart, then you have to go after it and you have to go after it like you mean it. And you can't let that little voice get in the way. You got to truly guard the gates of your mind. And you got to start with giving yourself a ritual every day to train the powerful you because you, the listener out there, you are a masterpiece just the way you are. You were created a masterpiece. You're a king. You're a queen. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not your thoughts. You're this beautiful light within you that shines bright within you. And sometimes we don't want our light to shine. We dim it, we cover it. But you have nothing to acquire. It's right there. It's all there. All you have to do is breathe into it and step into your true power. So I wanted to talk about giving yourself a daily ritual. Every morning when you get up, I want you to, when you step out of bed, I want you to walk to the bathroom to brush your teeth and everything. And I just want you to go down to a gratitude list. Grateful for this new day, grateful for all those beautiful things you're grateful for in your life. And you may think, you know what, I don't have anything to be grateful for, but you know what, you're alive. You got a new day. Truly, there's plenty to be grateful for. You just got to take some time to see the miracles all around you. Sometimes, especially now with the pandemic and everything, it's really easy to get derailed. I've done it. I've gotten derailed. I was in poor me. I was in, boohoo. And I had to give myself a swift kick in the ass and get back on the rail and start exercising again and getting rid of some of those bad habits, eating too much or binge watching too much TV or getting lazy and not working out. And I had to cut out all those things and replace them with something positive, the things I want to achieve. Right? I want to write a film. I want to write a movie, a screenplay. Well, you know what? I'm doing it now. I'm on page 60 something right now because I said, I'm going to do this instead. So maybe there's some negative things in your life you need to get rid of. Maybe there's some negative people. My mother used to say, if you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And I didn't quite understand what she meant when I was a teenager, but she was right. You got to be careful who you hang around with, the people you surround yourself with. And sometimes you got to cut some of those people out because they're negative people. They're dream killers. You got to cut them out like cancer. And you got to replace them with other people that support your dream, that believe in you, that are like-minded. Surround yourself with people that are already doing what you want to do. Find a coach, find a model somebody who's already done it. I mean, that's why I love what I do, because I've been there, done that, and I've achieved it, and I know how to get you where you want to go. And for me, it's being of service. I've truly found the secret to living is giving. It's not about me, it's about we. So maybe you can ask yourself in your life, well, how am I being of service? How am I sharing my time, my talents, my treasure? You don't want to be the actor that puts all their worth in when you get an acting job. What if you went out and you helped some people, worked at a food kitchen, just did some service, go out there and do something, be random acts of kindness. That's what we need right now in this world. We need some love, some peace, some joy. It's time to step up. It's time to stop making excuses. Stop waiting. Oh, I'm going to do it someday. I'm trying. Stop trying. Just fucking do it. You say you're going to do it, then do it. You want an agent? What are you doing to get an agent? Are you making one call? Are you making two calls? That's not good enough. When I came out to Hollywood with $200 in my pocket and a one-way ticket, and I didn't know a soul out here, and I knew that $200 ran out real fast, and I knew I had to find an agent. And this is back in 1984, before cell phones and maps and any of that crap. GPS, I had a paper map. And I literally went door to door banging. And I went from the A's and the B's and the C's, and the doors slammed in my face, and they slammed in no thanks or whatever. And then I finally found an agent at Y, the Yanez Talent Agency. And that guy got me my first audition, and I booked that part, and I got my SAG card, and the rest is history. But I could have quit. I got a lot of no's. You want to get a lot of no's. Go get no's. It's okay to fail. You want to fail. Okay. You want to go out there and you want to get some no's. Even with auditions, you get auditions, you don't get the part. Okay. Next. You got to let that go. Your job is not to go in there and get the part. Your job is to go in there and shine your light all over that room. Your talent, that God-given talent that was given to you. And be your uniqueness, everything about you, everything that's ever happened to you in your whole life, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that shit, that is you. That is your gold. Be you. That's enough. Go in there and shine. Don't try to get anything. Just shine your light. And if you do that, and you take your soul, everything that's ever happened to you, that good stuff that's in your actor toolbox, and you surrender it and you give it and you be vulnerable and you expose that through a character, that casting director is going to feel you. And that casting director is going to become a fan of your work. And you may not be right for this role, but down the line, that casting director is going to bring you back. And then there's going to be a role that's right for you. And then it's just a roll away. I mean, that's the beauty of this business is you never know. I mean, I have a student of mine, was frustrated, going out on auditions, not getting anything, talking about giving up the business. And I said, no, you're talented. It's just a matter of time. It's a numbers game. Just keep going out, keep doing your best work. That role's going to come around. And guess what? A week later, that actor landed a lead in a film and a TV series, was at the 1 yard line and was ready to quit before they scored a touchdown. So you never quit. You never give up on your dream. If this is truly your passion, your dream, then you go after it like you fucking mean it. Excuse my French. But you have to go after this and give it 150%. This is not something you give 50%. If you're giving 50%, you're wasting your time. This is something that you give your heart and soul to and you go after it. And failure is not an option. You want to take the island, burn the boat. You got to have that kind of mentality. This is mine. I'm going to go get it. That means taking massive action. That means making those calls. It means, being relentless in your pursuit. Keep banging on the door. Eventually, one of those agents is going to say, yes, I don't have anybody like you. I want you. Yes, please. Okay. And remember, don't give your power away. A lot of actors, they give their power away to a casting director, an agent, or a manager. You're the star. They work for you. You don't work for them. Don't come into the room and give your power away. Stand in you, your truth. Shine your light and show your confidence. It's truly about that confidence because I'm not here to get anything. I'm just here to give. I'm here to serve this piece of material, shine my light. But it all starts with mindset. You got to be careful of your thoughts. You truly got to guard the gates of your mind. So on a daily basis, I want you to give yourself an incantation. Now, if you don't know what an incantation is, it's not an affirmation. It's not you just telling yourself something. It's you putting it into yourself on a daily basis. Train yourself to step up into your power. So when that little voice starts coming in your head, you step up. You give yourself a name, a king, a warrior, not a worrier, a gladiator, a beast. What is your superpower? I want you to find a name for yourself, and I want you to train yourself on a daily basis. Get in your superpower pose. Take a breath, visualize a crown on your head because you are a king or queen. You are royalty. And step into that power and come from your heart. When you're in your head, you're dead. When you're in your heart, you're smart. If you're coming from your heart, you're coming from love. You're shining your light all over the room. Guess what? That love light, that's the highest vibration there is. And people are attracted to it. They don't know what it is. It's like moths to a flame. I don't know why I'm attracted to it, but I want to be around that because you're not in fear. Now you can be in fear or you can be in faith. I love the expression, fear knocked at the door, faith answered the door. Nobody was there. Just have faith. This is your path. This is why you've been put on this planet. This is a talent that you got that nobody else, this is your gift. Some people can play the piano. Some people can play the drums. Some people can play the guitar, and some people can act. And if you got this gift and it's in you and this is your passion, then it's your obligation to go and shine that light. Stay out of your head. Stay out of your way. Take massive action. When you feel, I don't feel like it. Like I didn't feel like doing this podcast right now. No, I don't want to. Yeah, you know what? Too bad. Step up. I had to give myself a swift kick in the ass and go, you know what? I know who I am. I know what I am. I know how I serve. I have an affirmation. I am fearless. I am confident. I'm successful. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am loved. I am a gladiator. Winter is my season. Give me your fears. Give me your limitations, and I will give you results. That's something I train myself daily. Every morning when I go take a shower, I turn the shower cold, no hot water. The little Billy, the little voice goes, oh no, we're not getting in there. It's cold. But the big Billy, the gladiator, the warrior, the king steps up, and I just jump in that cold shower and I give myself that affirmation. I let myself know who I am, who I really am. Because you're not your voice. in your head. You're not your thoughts. You're this beautiful light. And it's time to shine your light. You got to give yourself permission and know your value, who you really are, because your past does not equal your future. You got to treat each day like a present, like a little kid on Christmas when you got a present and you were so excited, all right? And you played with that toy, right? You can be in the past. I used to live in the past. The past is the past. You can't change the past. It's like driving your car, looking in the rearview mirror. You're going to crash. The future does not exist. All you have right now is the present. So that's what you want to do. You want to treat it like a present. What if somebody told you were going to die in a week? How would you live your life? How would you talk to people around you? You tell them you love them, right? You'd live life to the fullest. Well, why wait? TikTok, life is short. Live your life now. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. If you want something, go get it. I was talking to an actor the other day and he says, he's been talking about getting new headshots for the past 6 months. What are you waiting for? Go do it now. Nobody's going to come knocking on your door saying, I want to stick you in a movie. Those headshots, the first thing casting directors see. So make sure they're up to date and they really represent you. And go after your dreams. This is the time for you to be training yourself. Repetition. Right now, the future of casting is self-tapes. You have an iPhone. You have access to the internet. You can pull material. You can practice on a daily basis filming yourself. If you can't afford classes, just there's free stuff. Listen, go to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. Right there, it's all free. I've had Academy Award winning actors, Emmy Award winners, Golden Globes, acting teachers, actors, it's all there for free. Go subscribe. It's all free. This podcast is free. Okay. There's stuff out there. Find yourself a good acting teacher. I'm not saying you got to study with me. You can. I'm global now. I have people in different states, different countries. If you're interested in studying with me, all you have to do is go to billygallo.com, send me an email, and we can do a Zoom session and I can help you, guide you to get your dream. But find somebody that actually has done, and you got to be really careful because there's a lot of fakers out there. I get them all the time. I typed in acting into Facebook or Instagram and I get all these sponsored ads. And, if you look at some of these people, and I'm not trying to throw shade on any of these people, but, you look at them and you look at their resume and you look them up on IMDb, and they have, a few credits. They did they were the guy on the bus or, man number 2, is that the career you want? They did a couple of short films. Is that the career you want? You want to model somebody that's actually done it. I've been blessed. I've been in Academy Award winning films. I've been blockbuster films, hit TV series, cult classics, you name it, I've done it. That's the career you want to model. I can show you how to get the dream. I can't make you a star. I can't promise you're going to be, a big time movie star, but I can promise you're going to be in the game. After I'm done with you, you are going to be in the game. Then it's up to you. How bad do you want it? You can't pay for that drive, that passion. You got to have that in you. That's that X factor. I want it. I'm going to go get it, and nothing's going to get in my way. If there's a door, I'm going to kick it down. When I came out to Hollywood and I got to Warner Brothers and the guard at the gate said, "Sorry, kid, you can't come in." I walked around the lot, jumped over the fence, got onto the lot. Boom, I was on the lot. Now, I'm not saying I don't want you to do that because now you get arrested for doing that. But that's how relentless I was. I didn't have an agent. Well, I became my own agent. I started calling up, pitching myself. I used to drop off my headshot and pretend I was the delivery guy to casting. It only had one picture in it, mine. When there's a will, there's a way. If this is truly your passion and your dream, then go after it like you mean it. But really, truly start every day in gratitude. Fill your heart with all the beautiful things you're grateful for. Make a list of all the things you want to achieve. Visualize it. See it. Anything I've ever wanted in my life, I visualized it first. You got to dream it before you can achieve it. See it. Put it up. Put it there so you can see it on a daily basis. You want an Academy Award? Put a picture of you holding that Oscar. You want to be in a movie with Tom Cruise, cut out, a picture of Tom Cruise on a set and put yourself in that thing. Just see it and believe it. And then go after it like you friggin' mean it. Because you can achieve anything you want in this lifetime. You can, if you truly, truly believe it and go after it like you mean it. If a kid like me from a broken home could come out to Hollywood with $200 in my pocket and want my ticket and become a working actor, then so can you. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done, because I'm living proof that it can. Go after your dreams with a vengeance. Write it down. Write down your goals. This is what I want. Write it down. When you write it, you invite it into your brain. You invite it and then go after it. Make a list, an action list. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that phone call. I'm going to send out that email. I'm going to work on my self-tapes and my demo reel. I'm going to figure out what's my castability. What am I selling to Hollywood? Really go after it like you mean it. Don't waste time. Right now is the perfect time. When would now be a good time? Okay. Don't wait. Whatever it is you want, go after it now. TikTok, life is short. You don't want to go on your deathbed going, I woulda, shoulda, coulda, but I didn't. Why didn't I follow my dream? Why didn't I go after it? That's not a way to live your life. Go get it. I believe in you. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done. Go after your dreams, go after them, and know your why. Why are you doing this? If you want to do it for the money and the fame and all that stuff, you're probably doing it for the wrong reason. And probably, when you get that, if you do get that, it's a long shot for you to get it. If that's why you're doing it, it's probably, you're not going to be happy. So truly figure out why. Why do you want to do this? Know your why, because that why is going to drive you in the morning when you get up every morning, because you have a vision. I want to make a difference in other people's lives. I want to touch people's lives. I want to make them laugh. I want to make them cry. I want to serve the stories. This is my dream. This is my passion. That's why. Because when you leave this planet, that you leave your destiny. And that's what I want to do. That's my goal. My goal is to be the best acting teacher out there. There's a lot of fakers out there, and I am the Hollywood dream maker. So please go get it. I look forward to seeing you in Hollywood. Go after your dreams like you mean it. I believe in you. I'll talk soon. Hey, thanks for listening to the show. Please rate, review, share this with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. Please take whatever you get from here, the golden nuggets, and apply them to your career. Go after your dreams with passion. Don't let anybody tell you it can't be done. I believe in you. Follow your dreams. I'll see you in Hollywood.